Later Krishna ran away. Next time I will catch him. He can never slip out of my eyes. And Kutila, my dear sister, you should understand. I have found out one more secret. Then Kutila asked, what is that? This Abhimanyu, this Krishna, this cheater, you know what is he doing now? Nowadays he is roaming in my form. Never get cheated. He might come to Barsana also. Krishna is talking all these things. He might come to Barsana also. So be careful, be alert. If he comes, just whack him off. And Krishna, what he did? He entered in the form of Abhimanyu inside Radharani's chamber. Then after some time, the real Abhimanyu came. And Kutila and Jyotila, they are waiting. Ha ha. This man, Krishna, has come now. See, look at him. He looks exactly like our son Abhimanyu. Thank God Abhimanyu has warned us. We shall never believe his words. Look at him. This is how he is cheating everyone. See how exactly he looks like our son Abhimanyu. Even the mannerism, the body, everything, you know. And this Abhimanyu, after long meditation on Surya Dev, he came tired, walking inside and said, my dear sister, my dear mother, I could not see Krishna. You know, he ran away. Yeah, we know you. Come. And his own mother and sister, they whacked him, started beating, you know, Abhimanyu, black and blue. And Abhimanyu said, why are you people beating? I am your son. And Krishna was hiding inside Barsana's palace, and he was laughing, you know, many pastimes happened just to enliven the rasa of devotees. Another day, Krishna climbed a huge pilu tree. He climbed a huge pilu tree and entered through the window of Radharani's chamber. And Radharani and Lalita Sakhi and Vishaka, two very important Sakhis. And they were talking with Radharani, and suddenly Krishna came through the window. And they said, why did you come here? You know, if mother Jyotila knows, if the sister-in-law Kutila knows, they will create a problem. There are security guards. Just go. And Krishna is aram-se sitting there and talking, and he was not going. And finally, Kutila heard some male sound, and she came and started knocking at the door. Radha, Lalita, Vishaka, who is there inside? I could hear Krishna's sound. Please open the door. And Radharani and the gopis really got scared. And Kutila ran to bring her mother and said, I am sure I heard. And Lalita said, Krishna, please leave. And Krishna did not leave that place. And Lalita, you know what she did? Lalita Sakhi simply lifted Krishna and threw him out of the window. And the Jyotila and Kutila, they came and they banged the door, and and finally the gopis opened the door. And Kutila is searching. I'm 100% sure that I heard Krishna's sound. Where is he? Is he hiding under the cot? He's here behind the curtain. And she was searching everywhere. And they said, no, there was no one. And the gopis said, no one was here. And suddenly Kutila found flute was lying there. When Lalita threw Krishna out of the window, Krishna left the flute in Radharani's chamber. So Lalita took the flute, Kutila took this flute and asked, from where did this come? Whose flute is this? And they were really caught. And Radharani did not know what to say. And immediately Lalita and Vishaka, they said, no, it just rained. What? It rained. What? There was rain of flutes. Instead of raindrops, just flute rain from the sky. There was rain of, just blabbered. And Jyotila and Kutila, what are you saying? There was rain of flutes? Yes. And they all ran to the window and they saw amazing. There were hundreds and thousands of flutes raining down from the sky. And they could see Krishna standing up in the clouds and beautifully playing the flute. And the gopi, Radharani, was in tears. Amazing pastime. And every day Yashoda Maya will call till she got married to Abhimanyu. From very young, Yashoda Maya had a plan. Somehow my son should get married to Radharani. Somehow my Krishna should get married to Radharani. So, or different excuses. Every day Yashoda Maya will call Radharani to come, come to our house and cook, because Radharani cooks amazing. One of her qualities, she's a great cook. She never repeats what she cooks. And so tasty. And one day Yashoda Maya got so moved, she took some turmeric and started applying on Radharani's hand. And she said, Yashoda said, I fix you as my daughter-in-law. This is how in those days they fix. Even in North Indian wedding, I think 1 or 2 days ahead of the wedding, they apply all this turmeric in the bride's palm and the toe and legs. This is like an engagement, because turmeric, poor people, when they tie Mangal Sutra, if they don't have money to buy gold, they put turmeric and tie. Turmeric is a symbolification of engaging the girl to a boy. So Radharani, Yashoda Maya took turmeric and applied all over Radharani's palm and said, you are my daughter-in-law, I am fixing. And Radharani went back home and she was so feeling uneasy, embarrassed, because people will see. And all the gopis said, Radharani, what is this turmeric in your palm? You got fixed to Krishna, so you're going to marry Krishna. And it is like everybody's talking, and all of a sudden the news spread. So Radharani became so embarrassed, uneasy, She ran to a pukur near Barsana and she washed her palm. And the pukur turned to be Pili pukur, golden pond. So all these places are around Barsana. When we go next time, maybe we can spend one full day, aram se walking around. If it is not too sunny, walking around, going all the places, singing and rolling on the mud. In this lifetime, we should get Krishna Bhakti. At the same time, we should be very careful not to take Vrindavan for granted. This Nectar of Instruction book which we have, it is a series of lectures which Prabhupada gave in Vrindavan. After that huge Bombay Great Maidan Pandal program, successful Pandal program, Prabhupada went to Vrindavan and he took all the devotees to Vrindavan, all the Western devotees, and every day Prabhupada was speaking, and those lectures became this book, Nectar of Instruction. So, many devotees, after going to Vrindavan, they have heard so much about Vrindavan. So what they did, they wanted to go to Radharaman temple, they want to go there, go here, they were roaming. And when Prabhupada called for a class, many of the senior devotees were missing. And Prabhupada asked, what happened to them? And devotees said, they went on a parikrama, they went to Govardhan, they went here, they went there. Prabhupada became so angry. And the first 15 minutes of this Nectar of Instruction class was nothing but scoldings of Prabhupada. Don't go and see Vrindavan through your eyes. Try to see Vrindavan through Goswami's eyes, through Acharya's eyes. If we try to see Vrindavan by our own eyes, definitely we will do a mistake. And I will tell one small pastime and ends today's session. That is a lesson of how to approach Vrindavan. So Rupa Goswami wrote a book, and his best friend, Vallabhacharya came with a son. Vallabhacharya and Rupa Goswamis are great friends. And Vallabhacharya is the Acharya of a different sampradaya. Like we have Acharyas, Madhvacharya and all. Vallabhacharya is an Acharya, such a great eminent personality. And they were very good friends, and they used to talk about Radha Krishna pastimes and, for hours and hours together. And Vallabhacharya very politely said, Rupa Goswami, I heard that you wrote a new book. Can I read that? And happily Rupa Goswami gave that book. And Vallabhacharya read that book and came back and said, I think this is small grammar mistakes here. There's a Sanskrit mistake, grammar mistake. And Rupa Goswami politely agreed and immediately corrected it. But Jiva Goswami came in between, and he called Vallabhacharya, said, Oh great Acharya, Whom do you think Rupa Goswami is? He is Rati Manjari, he is Rupa Manjari, he is from Goloka. How can you correct him? Then Vallabhacharya felt very bad. Arey, what a grave mistake I have done. I have corrected such a great Acharya. So Vallabhacharya started fasting for this mistake. And when Rupa Goswami came to know this has happened, he called Jiva Goswami and said, you have lost the qualification to live in Vrindavan. So this is the greatest message. Unless we become completely pure and offenseless against any single Vaishnava in this creation. If we commit even a mental offense for a single Vaishnava in the whole creation, then we are unqualified to enter into the realm, the reality of Vrajadham. So we should be 100% offenseless to understand Vrajadham. Thank you very much. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Hare Krishna.